Students, today I will explain you question number 4. As you see, again we have to factorize some of the sums given in question number 4. Now, today in both the session, that is today consecutive periods we are having. So in this two consecutive periods, you have to do these two sums only. Now, as we have learned that whenever we are going for a factorization, we are using some of the identities, isn't it? Somewhere we are going for identities, somewhere we are going for grouping. Now in this case also we'll need some identity. So what is the identity that I will require? That is a square minus b square. That is, the question is given in this format. You have to change the question in this format, that is a plus b and a minus b. So this is the identity that you will need to solve each and every sum of question number 4. Okay. Now, let's begin with sum number 1 of question number 4. A to the power 4, b to the power 4. What I said, the question is given in a square minus b square form. But, you see, if you carefully observe, that a is not carrying 2 as a power, but it is carrying 4 as a power. And similarly, the same thing is with b also. But, the identity is a square minus b square. So, we have to change this format into the form of a square minus b square. How to do that? What we do is, we'll write a square here and we'll write another square outside the bracket. Fine. So this whole part which is inside the bracket will be considered as a. That is, a square is a. Okay. So a square. 2 2s are what? 4. So I've converted this a to the power 4 form in the form of a square. So a is a square. Okay. Similarly, we'll change this b to the power 4 as b square to the power square. So this b square will be considered as b. Okay. So now, as this is in the form of a square minus b square, so what is the format? A plus b, a minus b. So what is a, students? A would be considered as a square and b would be considered as b square. So what is the formula? The formula is a plus b, a minus b. So a plus b, what is a? It is a square. Plus b means what? B is what? B square. So the first bracket is finished. What is another bracket? A minus b. That is, a is what? A square. And what is b? B square. Okay. Now, after the second step, when we go to the third step, we see that we can again split this one in the formula of a plus b, a minus b. See, it is given in the a square and minus b square formula. So what is a square minus b square? A square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b, isn't it? So a square plus b square, we cannot do anything with this because we don't have any identity regarding this part, but definitely we can do something with the second part of the sum, that is a square minus b square. So in place of a square minus b square, we'll write a plus b and a minus b. Okay, so this is the final answer of sum number 1 of question number 4. Okay, now let's move on to sum number 2. Sum number 2 is also very similar, that is p to the power 4 minus 81. And the first thing that we'll do is, we'll convert the p to the power 4 form in the form of a square form. So what we'll do is p square to the power square. And what we do with 91? So we'll do 9 square. Okay. Now, this p square will be considered as what? A, and 9 will be considered as b. Okay. So, what is the first thing that we will write? A plus b. So, a is what? A would be considered as p square and b would be considered as 9. So, a plus b means p square plus 9. And what is the next thing that we will write? A minus b. That is p square minus 9. Okay. Now, we cannot break this one, but we can break this one. How? See, p square plus 9. Now, in place of 9, we can write 3 square, because 3 is a 9. So, again, if we write 3 square in place of 9, we can observe that it is again in the form of a square minus b square. Then again, we can split this part. So, let's split this. So, p square plus 9 is the first part. And in place of p square minus 3 square, that is, p will be considered as a and 3 would be considered as b. So a plus b, that is a is p and b is 3. So a plus b, a minus b. Okay, so this is again split in the formula of a square minus b square. So if I split this p square minus 3 square in the form of a square minus b square, so in place of p square minus 3 square, we can write a plus b, a minus b. So I have written C, p plus 3 and p minus 3. So this is the final solution of sum number 2 of question number 4. Okay, for today you will do only these 2 sums. Okay, and for homework I am giving you one new sum, that is x to the power 4 minus y to the power 4. This is the only homework that I am giving. Question number 3, it is not given in the book, but you will try it at home, okay, and submit me by tomorrow. That is x to the power 4 minus y to the power 4. You can submit by today also, but not in this period, after the period, after my class. Okay, thank you, take care and God bless.